Today, I decided I'd had enough. Enough aggravation, enough bad news, enough of being judged, enough being misunderstood, enough being taken for granted, enough of being overlooked, enough being overwhelmed and exhausted, enough being frustrated, enough of being overworked, enough. I've had enough of the good and bad stuff to fill a football stadium, field, and seats to the brim. And for the bad stuff, I don't want it anymore. I won't suggest in life that we can avoid discomfort, for life will bring that regardless of who we are and how many resources we have. But I did decide that I can control enough of myself in my life to eliminate some of the enoughs I just named. Why am I overwhelmed enough? Because I said yes to too many things. Or maybe I said yes to the right amount, but I failed to allocate my time properly. I underestimated how long one would take, or allowed someone to squander my time, or I squandered it myself. Why am I frustrated enough? Because I let that or them get on my nerve, even though they and that are not very important. What they did, who they are, where I am, important, yes, but do they hold significance in the deep and long things in my life? They can impact some aspects of my future, but when I consider the parts of life that really matter, are they and is that really worth the frustration? Why am I concerned by their judgment? They didn't take time to get to know me. They don't truly care about me. I'm just a blip in their day and an opportunity for them to feel better than. I did my best. I did what was right. I am justified, yet they still judge me. I can't waste my time with them or that. Why am I taken for granted enough? Because I always show up on time or early and do what no one else is willing to do. Because I outperform without complaining and without shouting, hey, look at me. Did you see what I did? Celebrate me for it. You know I can and should pat myself on the back sometimes. And it is not vain to every now and then push someone to acknowledge my contribution or accomplishment. Yeah, I did that. Overlooked enough? Yes, they overlooked me because they wanted to and because I allowed them to. I shrunk so someone else could feel comfortable and confident. But I am not a wallflower. My place is not stagnant, and I am not just here for decoration. Overworked enough? Because I do more than my share. Noble, yes. Necessary, sometimes. But sometimes I need to see what needs to be done and sit and wait for someone else to do it. Not all of the time, because if I did that, too many things would fall and break and end in failure. But sometimes, every now and then, I need to sit down, cross my legs, and wait for the responsible party to show up and fulfill their responsibility, or wait for the team to arrive and do it together. I have had enough, and I declare I will take control over the enoughs that I can change. What are your enoughs today? Do something about them. Do things differently. In enough cases, you can choose what reaches enough and make yourself stop before you reach that point. I am Kanika Jones. Thank you for joining me today and every Tuesday on Just Be Real Calm. And if this touched you, please share it with someone else, available on all major podcast platforms.